Hey everybody, it's Lisa and
Rob.
a couple of pickers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is, what's today? Day of the week?
Thursday.
Thursday. One of the perils of doing what we do. Cannot keep track for the life of me what day of the week it is, other than whether it's a shipping day or a non-shipping day. So can anybody relate to that? Anyway, it's January 9th, and I am still sick. Still trying to keep the old throat warm because we're in Florida. It's supposed to be warm. It mostly is during the day. It does get a little chilly sometimes at night, but we don't turn our heat on. So not until we go to bed. So I'm trying to stay warm. So you have to excuse the scarf today. So what's everybody doing? I saw a lot of you guys over there on Jenny's channel. So Jenny and Victoria with their show tonight. Saw a few people I hadn't seen before. So as everybody's coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see, Rob is in a bright and cheery mood tonight, as usual. There we go. So it should be a fun show. So let's see who we got in here already. We got Sand Dollar. We got, he goes by many names, 3D, Triple D, or Dumpster Diving Dad. You got your choice. Greg, Andrew, Money Mental UK, Four-Eyed Hustler, Eric. Who else we got? Tommy Bernard, Watcher 1421, Val, Kimmy, Marie, Tanya, Myra, In It to Flip It. Brandon's here. Let's see. Who else do we have? Shane. Yep, Boobs. Tracy. Cody. Texas Val. So welcome everybody. Welcome. So yeah, Tracy, everybody knows Tracy Uniquely Me. Rob and I hadn't had our channel for too long, and I was watching a show, and Tracy,
Elo flips.
hey, Elo, Tracy, I heard Tracy say, cleavage helps with subs. So I've taken that to heart. No, actually, guys, I mean, you know what? Let's be honest. When you have big boobs, you can't hide them. I mean, unless you wear something up to your neck. So
You got a turtleneck, don't you? You said you were cold.
turtleneck. Let's see. You're a boob guy, so I don't
You
think I
said you
have.
were cold.
I don't think I have. Well, I can always go like this.
You said you were cold.
There we go. I can always go like this if it gets bad. You're a boob guy, so most of my wardrobe is appropriate. So I don't have it centered down. I'm trying not to, because they're old. We all know that. So, but I told you, the old gals can still pull us through sometimes. So I'm very proud of them.
Jeez.
It's nice to know they still get attention.
Not for that refund on eBay.
It's nice to know they still get attention after all these years. Don't have to put them out to pasture
These
yet.
people haven't had to deal with something like that.
Andrew says Tracy is his future wife. There you go.
Huh.
That's right, Tracy. If you got them, flaunt them. Trust me. I got a lot of tips, and I'm going to TIPS with these guys. So, they've been with me for a long, long time. So I'm really kind of attached to them. So,
Cajun
hey, Chris
Roots
Thrift Beast
reseller.
and Cajun Roots reseller. So, Andrew, you know what? Moves, all you got to do is get you something to cinch them in there, and you can have cleavage.
God.
I don't know. Start a new trend, man cleavage. I don't know. I'd watch. You don't know. You never can tell. The internet situation, Rob. Rob did what?
We did what you said, and I don't know. I mean, we went off one time ever since then. So.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Tanya said she's going to show them off to their dragon on the floor, and then I'm going to pick them puppies up and stuff them in something, roll them up and stuff them in something, Tanya. And you still can get some cleavage out of them. So that's from my granny. Jeez. So that's okay. Tracy says no man cleavage. It's just not the same.
Really?
So I just found out, I again, not feeling very well today. So I laid down in the middle of the afternoon, took a nana nap, which now that's what I call them, Tommy and Rod. That's what they're nana naps from now on. And I got up and I saw that Andrew was on Money Mental UK. and it said Cooking with Andrew. And I immediately thought, oh my God, he's made the penis pasta, and I missed it. And so while he was on Jen's show, I asked that, because I'm going to ask it. And yes, he did. So that is definitely on my list to go back and rewatch. So if anybody missed Andrew cooking his penis pasta, you can go back and rewatch.
Gosh.
He said he cooked it, he ate it, and he survived. So there you go.
Great.
So everybody make sure you go back and watch that. So, and I caught a lot of Josh today. I'm just going to say, yay.
You caught him?
I didn't catch him. I'm not, first of all, I'm a little old to chase anybody. I'd have to drive behind him in the car. I'm not foot racing anybody. Robbie, you keep an eye on chat for me tonight. That's going to be your job.
Welcome to Thrifting Lounge. And Jennifer Hayes.
So with the red lips.
Death by Glamour.
So what we did is we watched a lot of Josh today at 1:00, and our very own resale king was on there, Brandon, and we're so proud of him. He did an excellent job. He did show off his snake, so I'm a little disappointed with that. But to be fair, he did not show his snake. Josie brought the snake out. So in all fairness, I'm going to stick with Brandon has never brought his snake out for anybody but me. So we're leaving it at that. The hippie flipper, that's Josie, his beautiful girlfriend. She brought it out, and the snake and the puss had a little fight right there in the middle of Josh's show. They got into a little bit of a slapping fest, but everything turned out okay. But he did great today on there, and I was very proud of him, and I hope you got a bazillion subs, Brandon. So if anybody didn't have a chance to watch that as well. And I got, you guys know I have little crushes on certain people out there. I just do. I have fangirl crushes. And a lot of Josh is one of them. I just think he's cute, and I just really like him. He seems like a really nice person, and you don't find that very often. So he mentioned us today and said that sometimes he lurks in here. So Josh, if you're lurking, you can be one of my boys too. And when I say that, it's not in a pervy way. I know you guys all think I'm pervy. It's not in a pervy way. I look at all these young men, because I have two boys. One's 26, one's 30. And they all are about my kids' age. And I'm just very proud of all that these young men are accomplishing out there. So I just think it's great when you find ones like that out there. So I'm always a fangirl, Josh. So you're welcome anytime you want to. If anybody tries to come in here and mob you because you're such a big guy now, 10,000 subs. Oh my God, I just think that's amazing. We'll beat them off with a stick.
Okay, we're going to welcome more people in here,
okay,
like Jenny and Victoria and Reseller King and
BCP is here.
Pittsburgh Anthony and who else? Back to Burnout? Back from Burnout?
That's Mel.
Mel?
For Australia, Mel.
Sparsling Lobster.
That was really good.
Myra?
Really good.
Thrifted Flipping? Or Flipper? Sorry. Cajun Reseller. Valamelk? Val?
Some of them I already have welcomed, but that's okay, Rob. You just keep
Valamelk.
Yes, I did, but that's okay. You keep right on going.
I'm sorry.
That was from me. That wasn't from you. So you go right ahead.
And the infamous Bum Crack Baker.
Did you mention Crony?
Crony G. Cone. Sorry.
So, or Big G, what everybody wants to call him. Ansley's here. I didn't
Select Pet.
Select Pet's here. Yeah. And you guys, I just got to say, everybody is cranking out so much content. Oh my God, give me a break, guys. I can't keep up with it. There's not enough hours in the day to watch everything I'd like to watch.
Really?
So I'm trying, but y'all are killing me. I get stuck. I go on shows and I think, okay, I'm going to watch for a little while. I got on Ad Show today. Have you watched? You haven't watched Ads.
I was lurking over here.
Yeah, he lurks sometimes. He doesn't. And he got on a Doctor Who thing with Andrew. And I think it's amusing. I'm going to say this, and I don't know if Doctor Who's as big in the U.S. as he is over in the U.K. I would think so. I mean, I would think that there's fans of it all over. I have never watched Doctor Who, ever.
Yeah.
But I have one son that's an absolute Doctor Who fanatic. I mean, we're talking TARDISes and all those other little white adipose, whatever his name is, all those little white, gloopy, fatty looking things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it's one of his ringtones on his phone and all kinds of crap. So I totally get it. So I was fascinated by how excited watching ads talk about Doctor Who reminded me of my son and how adamant he is. And you know that too when he gets started, my son, when he gets started with that. So I went down the rabbit hole with ads on that and totally enjoyed it.
That could
Not
go
that
way
I
over the heads of people.
not that I knew anything that he was talking about, again, because I have never watched an episode. I understand the premise of it and all that kind of stuff, but it was really fun to watch him be so excited about what he was talking about. So that's kind of what that kind of stuff gets me when people are adamant and excited about what they do. That's what makes it fun, and he made it really a lot of fun today. Tried to watch Z. I love to watch Z this afternoon, but I had to go take my nanny nap, so I missed part of Z's show. So I've got to catch up on that, and I don't know. There were so many today. Oh, I did watch Pete though. Did y'all watch the little thing Pete did about the thing about Kevin? So that they made I think they capped it at 14,000 for whatever reasons, and so they stopped that. So, and he actually said that CBS has agreed to do a follow-up show on eBay, and the fact that eBay let somebody bid on it and there was no recourse about it. So that'll be interesting to see if that really happens. I don't know if that's going to really happen or not. So, but I know you guys didn't come in here to talk about eBay. So what's everybody talking about?
Select Pet said they had their first thing sold, I guess.
Oh, well, congratulations.
30 into 80?
Andrew says there's only one show you need to watch, folks. Drinking with Andrew, the show where the host may die live on air. Let me tell you what. I take my hat off to you, Andrew. I watched you on New Year's Eve and how much alcohol you consumed. You were drinking cider, and you were getting up and walking down the hall. And I'm like, everybody else, when you're walking, I was like holding my breath because there were stairs involved, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna fall in it, but he did not. So I have no doubt I would never want to go on a drinking show. And I think when I first started, before I had even seen his channel, somebody said something about that. Oh, you should see the Drinking with Andrew show, and I'm like, oh God, somebody drink. No, I take my hat off to you, and you are a true professional. But it is Andrew's show is a lot of fun. If you guys, anybody, but I mean, a lot of my viewers that may not be subbed to a lot of the UK guys, you really should check them out and give them a chance, because first of all, like I said, we may call our stores different names, but we all shop the same. They have the same kind of crap in them. They have they make good buys and bad buys. It's the same thing. They deal with GSP sending stuff to us. They deal the same thing with returns and crappy customers. So it's the same. They just use different words for some of the stuff. So that's the only learning curve. Sometimes you got to learn what the words mean, but it's a fun thing to do. So I enjoy watching so many of the Australian and the UK sellers. In Ireland, I must say, because I have watched a seller in Ireland. So, and I'm hoping that it spreads and that we get more and more sellers from even more places around the world, because it's just neat to see how they do things, how it works out for them, and the personalities, because, we're all the same. We all deal with the same crap.
Harry Homestone's here.
Hey, Harry.
Rhonda K.
Congratulations to Harry. Harry just hit 700
what?
subs.
How do you get 700?
700 subs. So congratulations. So Andrew says nothing ever happens on his channel. He just sits and calmly explains how to make £1 million by spending £1 million. There you go. There you go. Just good, solid logic and advice. There you go. So, and I've got to get more into your cowshed, Andrew. I don't understand all that because I haven't watched you for that long. So I've got to go back and get into this whole cowshed thing. So I'm very intrigued by it. So Jamie is here. Hi, Jamie. Jamie is from or Liverpool. He's a South, or did I get that right, Jamie? I'm trying to get my Liverpoolish up. Jamie was on our channel one time, and it was amazing. I met my equal for talking. I think Ads surpasses me because Ads doesn't take a breath. I was like everybody else today. I was waiting for that poor child to pass out because he didn't look like he was ever taking a breath. It was one big breath, and then it was just like, I
Yeah.
swear, 20 minutes before he took another breath. But Jamie and I can rival each other when it comes to talking. So
Yeah.
he was great to have on the show. Another great one, if you're not subbed to him, he's Millionaire Militaria, and he has a shop, but he also buys things from all over. He goes to car boot sales, which is the same as our kind of like flea markets or pop-up yard sales. They go to charity shops, which is the same thing as thrift stores. And he buys and sells a little bit of everything, but he has a lot of military stuff. So he's very interesting, and he's a single dad that's rocking it, that's doing all the right stuff. So he is an awesome person to know and also to watch his channel, guys. So, I hear Wrexham is better than Liverpool. So
Or Wexham.
I did say it right. A Souser. I got it right. I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it right. So, you got I don't know much, but I did get that from Jamie that's what a person from Liverpool is called. Is a Souser.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with, it's also a food dish, which is kind of like a stew. They're not
Yeah.
really eating people from Liverpool. I did learn that. So, thank you, Bumcrack. So, it's just been great. It's been a great experience. We talked about that, about this whole friggin' community sort of thing, kumbaya, let's all hold hands and sing. But it is great. It's great to get to know people, to see people that we all have the same issues. Some of, we talked about, I've heard other people talk about that mental issues seem to run in a lot of resellers, and it's the truth. Y'all know that. I've been very open about that.
D's here.
Who's here?
D.
Hey, D. That we've had, I've been in therapy, and this is the best therapy in the world. Is coming on here and talking to y'all. So I save my therapist from making her cry, and I also save money. So this is awesome. It's a win-win situation, so it works out good.
Dwayne, Mothership Products.
Dwayne is going to be working with the auction with the two Aussie thrifters for the auction they're going to be doing to benefit all of the firefighters and the people that have lost things in the fire, the animals, the whole thing that's going on over, guys. If you haven't been paying attention, it's like a ring of fire down there. And, it's very heartbreaking to watch the little scorched. They always show the most horrible photos, the scorched animals and the people's property and everything. It's just awful. It's just like here when we have those horrible fires out in California and the mudslides and everything else. So they're going to be doing an auction. I've heard a lot of people saying that they're going to be helping out with items of their own. Dwayne's going to be helping out with that too. So, you couldn't ask to have somebody better on it. So let's all chip in. And you saw how the resellers came together and helped Kevin. Well, we're going to step one up. We're going to help a whole freaking continent. Pete helped one person. We're going to help a whole freaking continent, y'all. So there you go. We're going to help Australia.
Your best you is here.
Hi, everybody keeps coming in. What, did you see the guy rescuing the koala bear? Yeah, like what I said. I mean, I saw a guy that had like 6 koala bears in his car, and a lot of them were scorched. And I mean, it's just heartbreaking, for the animals. They don't understand. I mean, it's bad enough. Sure. I mean, it's bad enough for people to know what's happening, but animals are just very in it. They have no idea what's going on, and what is their their thing. They run, and they run right into, like, that's going on everywhere. We're building up so many places. We're tearing down so much natural habitats. God, now I sound like a tree hugger. But we're tearing down so many natural habitats that the animals end up right back in. You find them in the people's pools. The animals are hanging out in people's pools to try and get away from the fires and everything. So You know, it's just it's a shame. It's
Andrew
awful.
says he's offering a date with himself to be auctioned off.
Cool, I'll bid. See, Andrew, I'm just an old lady. I'm an old married lady, so you know I'm too old for you. But I'll tell you what, you're my kind of guy. You know, so it's a shame. If I was younger, here, let me here, Andrew. Let me show you. Let me show you the younger Lisa photo, so you know that.
Wait, what are you doing?
Hold on, I'm going to show him the younger. This is what I look like before I got involved with Rob. So there you go, right there.
What do you mean? That's what
the
you look like when I
Lisa
met you. What do
photo.
you mean?
So, you know, I think we would have been about the same age in that photo. I think you and I could have had some fun times
right
together.
now he's that age.
Well, that's true. Right now, that's your age. How do I get that off there now? Oh, there I go. So I think we could have had a good time, Andrew.
You sound like hippie flipping Lisa.
Yeah, he needs a time machine. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I was around her. Oh, that didn't sound right, did it?
I don't know. I think you just go back to the next subject.
Girls just like to have fun. We'll just put it that way.
Next subject.
There you go. I met Rob online too, so there you go.
Oh my gosh.
My standards were pretty low. I didn't even match up with him. He was a lucky spin because I like to gamble too. So there you go.
Dee says she liked your haircut in the picture.
Yeah, I did too. Dee, isn't it nice? So maybe one day I'll get it done back that. But that requires, it's a lot of upkeep. Right now I got it pulled skint back, and I got like a cockatoo tail thing hanging up in the back. It's so easy to do.
Yeah.
It's old. No, I got to get my hair done, y'all. I got to start taking better care of myself. I've just, as you can see from the photo, once I married Rob, I just went to hell. I just let it all, you know, that's what that's what happens, you know.
Me, I kept my standards. See?
Yeah, Rob's just as, you know, he's just as good looking as he was when I first met him. Did I tell y'all I really need to go get new glasses too? Just kidding, Rob.
I don't even wear mine, so there.
Just kidding. What is the speed marriage than speed dating? Yeah, no, we didn't speed date. Rob drug it out forever. I was one of those that finally said, put a ring on it or I'm moving on, buddy. I ain't got time for this shit.
On that one.
I ain't got time for this. So, you know, I was like that lady, which UK people might not get this, but you remember that lovely lady with the cell phone, you know, I ain't got time for this. That's kind of how I was with it. I ain't got time to mess with this.
Glenn the Swan Picker and Michigan Boy 21 Tears.
If I'm not mistaken, today is Glenn's birthday. Glenn, if it is your birthday and you didn't want anybody to know, just say no, it's not really your birthday.
Yeah, and then we won't say it.
And I won't say that, but I believe it is your birthday, and if it is, happy
Why,
birthday.
Did you get a Facebook notification?
Yes, I did. I got a Facebook notification that today was your birthday, so I really think it is, but that's okay. So, Michigan.
What?
Andrew said he went speed dating one time, and he was the only one there, and he still didn't match up with himself. Oh, here's a really good one, Andrew. When Rob signed up for the dating service,
careful now.
They matched him up with his ex-wife. There you go. So that's the kind of luck he has, you know. Michigan Boy, that's my stepson. That's Rob's son Logan that's in here. I told him that he was welcome to come in anytime. He says even when it gets bad in here, it's okay because he's used to us. He grew up with me ever since he was 7 years old, so he's used to my mouth. He's used to talking about any kind and every kind of subject. I always told him, if you wanted to know something, just come ask me. And if you ask me without being a smart ass, I'll tell you what it is. And trust me, he took me up on that over the years. He asked me some really things that some people might have shied away with, but I honestly believe, you know, when they're in high school or middle school and they're hearing that kind of language, they ought to be at least be educated what everybody's talking about. So, you know.
Big girls really do cries here.
Hey, that's Lainey.
Lainey?
Uh-huh. Yep. Lobster is apologizing to Logan. So, yeah. Yep. So, but what was it? Oh, Lobster too. My God, I just ate dinner and I watched that. You guys, if you like fish tacos, he's got these. They look like whale tacos, first of all, but please note, there's not whale in them. So this is, you know, I'm sure that's illegal. I don't think you can eat whale. I I
You
don't
want
know.
me to Google that?
I've seen some women that might qualify as that, but anyway.
I'll Google that if you want me to.
Oh, did you catch that, Rob? I don't know if you caught that or not.
What?
I said I've seen some women that might qualify as whales. That
My
I'm sure.
gosh.
But bump.
Oh,
So Logan, close your ears, darling. Lisa's going on a tangent.
God.
What was it? Oh, they were fish tacos, and they were huge, huge. So and then he had sangria to wash it down with. So I want to know who the lovely ladies you were with, Lobster.
I
She
thought
was
that
a
was
very
only a
attractive
30-second
lady.
video.
She was a very attractive young lady. So he
So-
lost a sub over that video. Well, hell, don't we? You lose. I mean, trust me. Rob and I have been we're teetering around I'm like a cat kneading. We're teetering around 600. We're at 590, but I guarantee you, I lose some every day. So I'm like you. I watched. That's what made me fall in love.
Hey, number 590 is in here, the Fluky.
Hey, Fluky. That's what made me fall in love with Lobster, guys. Is when I watched a video and he was like, he really, really could care less about. I mean, it's not, and everybody knows that we all care about our people that are subscribed to us, but when the people that live, it's basically don't let the door hit you on the ass as you go out. I mean, it really is not that big a thing. If I'm not somebody's cup of tea, that's absolutely fine. I'll be somebody else's, whiskey. I don't know, however that saying goes, but it's not a big deal. Plenty of subs in the sea. So, if that's the way people want it, that's the way it is. No big deal. And I'm hoping that the people that are leaving are trolls, because we have had a couple trolls, but I have the best troll whackers or spanners. If you're out, that's another thing that's different. I found that in the UK and in Australia, they call the moderators spanners. So if you hear somebody say spanner, that's what that is there. I'm working on it, guys. I'm going to work on a video of how to listen and translate an English, a UK seller and a Australian seller, because we're, humorously, it's not going to be serious. It's not going to poke fun at anybody. It's actually going to be what some of their terms mean. Hopefully I can get that done. I've tried to get some of it done, but then I forget and I get on to something else. But
Nana Tink Treasures?
Hi, Nana Tink. Make me a trolls crusher. I will kill them to the death of my YouTube career. Oh, Mac, that is the best. Rob, you give him a wrench. That is the best way anyone has ever. I feel like you're pledging your loyalty to us, like Lord of the Rings shit stuff. That was pretty damn
Your
good.
wish is my command, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, and they don't have thrift stores in the UK. They have charity shops. So, and they don't have, and I've never heard them called charity shops or thrift shops over in Australia. They're op shops, op shops. You just got to learn the lingo. It's kind of like learning CB lingo. That's kind of how I look at it. My dad was a CBer back in the day. So you get on there. God, I can't imagine how many truckers were probably horrified when Smokey and the Bandit came out. Now, this is for all you old people.
Oh, my gosh.
Smokey and the Bandit came out. We were all over that CB, want a bear report. Got any bears in the air,
My gosh.
So
you're losing people.
I'm losing people. Damn, I better stop talking about bear reports. So yes, Victoria wrenches everyone, and I need to talk to her because I heard her describe herself as a wrench slut, I believe, which that could not have been the Victoria I know. That must have been her alter ego, Veronica. And we all know Veronica's a slut. We all read that. What was that? The Archie comics?
I guess.
That was Veronica and Jughead.
I guess.
And all those. Oh my God! Did you not read that kind of stuff when you were growing up?
I don't know. I know about it.
All right. Anyway. And that's just like, well, speaking of that, that's why when I think of Brandon's girlfriend, Josie, I always think of Josie and the Pussycats. Now, that's really old. She probably would have...
Minnesota Sasquatch is here.
Hey, Sasquatch, he's my hairy man. And Cliff, too. Cliff and Sasquatch are my hairy men. And Z. those are my three that have confessed up to it. So
Who's back from burnout?
that's Mel.
Mel watched Sunday
Mhm.
Smokey and the Bandit from at her granny's house. She said,
Mel, you're one of the youngins too. You know, even though God bless you, I always say Mac. I think Mac, which is Reseller King, is the hardest working man around because he has a full-time job. He sells on eBay and Amazon part-time. He does dinner dash or DoorDash where he delivers food to
"Won't
people.
you just say what the things you don't do?"
And while he does, and he also takes, he goes to shops in between runs and stuff, and he takes photos in his car. Okay. So to me, I think that Mel is the female version of Mac. So Mel is one of the hardest work. She wears me out just listening to her. But I am addicted. That's another one. If you guys aren't subscribed to Back from Burnout, which is Mel, she's in Australia, you really should. She is so knowledgeable about what she does. She sells mostly clothes, and she is amazing, not only with her organizational skills to be able to lead her life, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe she has 4 children, plus she's married. She, runs her household, and then she also does what she does with, I believe she's on eBay and Posh, maybe even more, but just amazing, her work ethic. And she has a show, I believe it's on Tuesdays, if I'm correct. The next one I know is on the 13th. Is that a Tuesday? Because I have it marked.
Monday.
It's a Monday. So they're on Mondays, if I'm right.
It's our Monday.
If I'm right. Oh, that might be her. I don't know. Mel, help me out here and tell me when your next show is. But she's just starting back doing lives. She's doing lives, and you guys should really watch her. So because it is so worth it.
Tracy says Monday for the U.S.
Thank you. So it's on the 13th. And it is so worth it. You will pick up so many. I literally watch her with a notepad and a pen to take notes. So, and I told you, I've been selling since the 90s. So if this old dog can learn some tricks, we all can. So, and she's so willing to share, which is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, what else is going on?
Old School Picker's here.
Old School Picker is here. Breaker Baker 19. What is it when you have to go what's it when you got to go pee? The 10
100.
10 100, and it's guess what a 10 200 is. Anyway, yep. I'm bringing pink hearts back. I need to sub to more peeps. I am subbed over 500. Max said. I tell you, I'm not even gonna tell you how many I'm subbed to, because I like such a variety of things.
Yeah.
And most of them are mine. Rob had subbed to some before me, but the majority of them are mine, and I just love it. I love to listen, to go to all the, and like I said, sometimes I'll find some. Am I boring you?
No, I was just tired.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you need to go take a nana nap, you're welcome to go.
No. I ain't going nowhere.
Got his finger on that button. I took my first dose of antibiotics today, so we'll see how that goes. If this is the sick version, just wait till you get they're always the sick version if you listen to my chat. Wait till I'm feeling better. Ha, 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 ha.
Really?
That's true. So, yes, I'd love to be on the inside with Mel. Andrew is just, you know what? He's what we used to call, when I was in school, a horn dog.
Really?
Yeah, a horn dog.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Basically just a horny man. But that's what we used to call him.
I just thought he drank a lot.
Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, what did Logan say? Because ha, 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 ha. I got to go back and find out what Logan said.
What? Who's saying what?
Seriously, though, where's my wrench? Oh, he is still trying
We'll
to
talk
get
about it. He might be
wrench.
the next one, but we'll talk about it.
Oh, my God, because you gave Mac a wrench and not him.
Well, I trust Mac.
I see. Now I get Andrew's comment, because Tommy said Mel is an amazing person inside and out. That's where that came from. Got you. Tommy set that one up perfectly. So Bumcrack's laying down Harry's channel. Harry's a great guy. Harry, again, I thought I found Harry. Harry's been around, forever. He was been around a lot longer than us.
Really?
Yeah, he just hadn't, I don't think he'd been doing lives. And then he started doing lives and he's just like, So don't forget us when you're huge, Harry.
Yeah.
I love him. And now he's neighbor of Tommy, so,
And he's got the infamous later.
Yeah. Oh God, Lobster once. Oh, Greg says to give Rob some Ritalin. Aren't all men horn dogs? Pretty much, Shane.
What?
Yeah, they are. They are. So, well, he is a man. That's true. Poor Logan. Oh, Logan's starting a hashtag. Hashtag wrench for Logan. Mel says she's Andrew's 50th future wife. Well, I am Andrew's back to the past wife, if we could get back there. There you go, Mel. So
get your DeLorean out, huh?
If not a wife, at least a wild fling for a while. I'll take that, So, there we go. Number one shit. Yeah. Wrench cranker. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Wrench for everyone. No, let me tell you what. Rob is very stingy when it comes to wrenches. So,
yeah,
you guys,
I don't
if anybody has any complaints about
I don't want to
wrenches,
be turned into a Dr. Phil channel.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, we were subbed to a channel called Lori's Crochet Corner, and it literally went to a Vietnamese Dr. Phil show. I mean, that's all it is.
That's what somebody take it over.
They put all Dr. Phil reruns on it, and it's got a Vietnam little gong up on the side of it. They totally took her channel over, and now she's trying to rebuild herself as Lori's Crochet Corner 2. So if you were subbed to Lori's Crochet Corner and wonder what the hell she's got with Dr. Phil, it wasn't her. And if you want to find her again, she's Lori's Crochet Corner 2, guys.
Chris has figured out how he got one.
So anybody that has problems that they have a wrench or don't have a wrench, address them over there. I don't even know how to do it. I don't want to know how to do it. I'm leaving up that to Rob. So hashtag Rob's fault about the wrench issue, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
blaming me.
The selling a wrench for $10, Glenn says. There you go, Glenn. Not a bad way to make some money. There you go. Brandon says, I've got the power.
Yeah.
There you go. That's true. Chris, because you were here when I told. Oh, Marie says, Chris, you got it because you were in. I mean, when we started out, come on, guys. When we started out, honestly, you know that. The ones that have been here, Marie and Chris and Justin, you guys were like the only ones that were in here with us. That's why Marie, Chris, and Justin have wrenches. When you only got 3 people in the room, actually, that's not true. We actually probably got up to maybe 5 or 6 people in the room, and we thought, oh my God, we need a wrench because, we might. But that's when what was it? The nutty guy, the ball dropper. What's he called? The whatever, the lovely
teabagger.
Thank you. The guy that Tracy drew a picture of is nuts. That's the guy. Was going around. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know that. I mean, let's be honest. None of us want to we got talking about this about dick pics yesterday. Nobody really wants an unsolicited picture of a man's scrotum, and I'll be kind with that. But for shits and giggles, I probably would look at it. I'm just being honest.
God.
If somebody had it posted somewhere and said, "Here's the mystery nuts," I'd go look.
I mean, your old boyfriend did that to you,
Who? Oh yeah. No, I didn't see. He didn't send me a picture of his.
Oh, okay.
He did not send me a picture of the danglies.
Okay.
He just sent the picture of the member in the member.
Okay.
So, and I asked you if you wanted to see it. I did. I said, Rob, you sent me a dick pic.
No,
do you want to see it? Total transparency here, guys. I don't want Rob to see it.
I heard how you described him before you even seen it. So
I did not want Rob to look in my Facebook. Not that he ever has that I know of, but I didn't want Rob to look in there and see, that in my. So I'm just like, hey, I got a dick pic. Do you want to see it? If he told me he got a boob picture, do you want to see it? I'd say, hell yeah, let me see it. So there you go. That just goes to show you.
Lucky me. Huh?
I know. I mean, hell, I'll look at it. I told you, I can appreciate another woman's cleavage. I can do that. I can appreciate
Chris is just here for the flat earth guy if he comes back in.
Oh yes, Chris. Any mention of flat Earth, that guy gets knocked flatter than his Earth theory. Okay, he's out of here. So he got D all upset, and that makes me mad. I don't like anybody to get D. The only thing that's supposed to get D upset is AT&T. So I don't want any of that crap going on. When people start upsetting people, that's when they need to go. So, or the guy, what did he call me? Called me classless. He thought Rob, he felt sorry for Rob. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. Whatever. If Rob didn't like it, Rob wouldn't stick around. Rob loves every freaking minute of it. Do not let him tell you any different. He loves every minute of it. So let's see what else is going on.
Austin gets D upset, he said, for you know what sake.
Oh, the Phantom Sphincter flasher. Yes, I heard about that. That's kind of like Ace Ventura. You remember that when Jim Carrey turned around and he said, "Let me ask you a question," and he was talking out of his butt. Y'all remember that? My kids went through that stage. They were young. Every time I turned around, they had their ass. Of course, they were clothed at the time, but they had their ass turned toward me, talking out of their butt. So that's great. The twig, not the berries. Yes, that's all I got was the twig. So the main. Oh,
What?
Andrew says, just to be clear, he does not want any dick pics.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
He'll probably get a lot of them now.
Tommy says he'll send them to me. He has the videos. I would look. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, he has them on. He has them on 3.5-inch floppy.
Yeah, I heard you got a lot of porn on floppy disk there, Tommy. That's some old porn. We all know that's going to be the bushy type of porn because of how old it is. That's how you date your porn, by the landscaping or the ladyscaping, I should say, or the lack thereof.
Oh,
so you know that's how you can date it when it comes in. It's good to be able to do that too. So. Yeah, I'm just being honest, guys. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way. I've never asked Tommy to send it to me, but you know, if he does, I'll look. I'm just being honest. Tracy already sends me enough dick pics as it is. Way to go, Tracy.
She just forwards them.
That's what I've always said. You know, I think that if a man asks you for a picture, you should send him a picture of somebody else's dick. That would be great. So, I am totally lost in here. I am totally lost.
Glenn sold a sprocket today on eBay.
Thank you, Glenn, for bringing it back to what we're all here for. No, guys, I'm just gonna say this. Glenn is probably one of the people that Rob has watched the longest, and I have never, ever known of anyone that doesn't like Glenn. Is just he has got to be one of the nicest people around. So yeah. I'm just going to say thank you, Glenn, for being yourself and being a wonderful person. He is always willing to help people. He's supportive of so many channels. He's just an all-around good guy, and you don't find many of those anymore. So
and he's Lonnie's friend.
And he's Lonnie's friend. Wink, 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 wink. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, it's just, I mean, honestly, I really appreciate. I'm just saying that to say it's your birthday, Glenn. Happy birthday! But you are an awesome person, and I am honored every time I see you come in here. So thank you for coming in and hanging with us, even when we do get a little bit of off color. So you kind of sometimes, like Rob said, Glenn's in the room. Lisa, behave yourself. Okay, I'll behave myself. So.
Resale King says he's cute too.
Oh God! Well, remember, Marie, you had to ask Rob to turn Justin blue, so there you go. 8mm Tommy. Hip to hip bush. There you go, Dwayne Mothership product. That's the Dwayne I met over on Tommy and Tracy's channel.
Really?
Oh yeah. One nipple per floppy.
Gosh. The good old days, huh?
Oh God. How have Lonnie and I met but not you? And oh, that's Cajun Risa. I know, because Glenn's been on some of Lonnie's videos that he had. We've seen that. Andrew said he offered Glenn sex before when he thought he was a lady named Glenn. Well, there you go.
Jeez.
You guys are just amazing. So
Full of it.
yeah, I know. But you know what? You're what helps me make it through the day. I look forward all day to doing this at 7 o'clock. Rob dreads it all day till 7 o'clock.
What?
Well, I shouldn't say that. You know, I always make Rob to be.
I didn't know if you were going to show up to. That's why I put a thumbnail.
I thought that was a really shitty thumbnail too. I said, "Is that clickbait? He should have had his face going?" You know, I mean, I
didn't know if you were going to get out of bed or not.
No. I always get up from my Nana naps.
I did not want to, disappoint everybody.
You know what? I'm not kidding when I say this is a kind of therapy, verbal release therapy. It really is. I get all of this out. I get to be silly. I get to have fun. I get to be myself. And then when this is over, then I have to go back to work. Damn it. But it is nice to have fun and be around a group of people that also that's what you're here for, to have fun. So
yeah.
Couldn't counter offer today due to buy it now quantity. Huh. If there is no thumbnail, there's 100% chance Andrew will hit on you. That's funny. Well, you know what? Ours is a couple. So, I mean, I don't know, Andrew, if you're into that thing, but there you go. You have to, I guess, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just getting to know some of these guys. So we'll have to find out. Yeah. I don't know if he just limits his hits to, I guess probably so. That's true. He's looking for a female, he's not I don't know. Boy, I put my foot in my mouth there, didn't I?
Look at Chris. Can you all stream the next team meeting live?
No, because it's a lot of Rob going, do we have to do this? And me going, but just listen. Nope, we're not going to do that. So, but I will tell you, it's funny. I was watching, who was I watching yesterday? I was watching Victoria and Jenny yesterday. And I had a difference of opinion with Rob, don't mute me. Do not mute me. You see what happens when he thinks I'm going to say something? God, it's like living with freaking.
I love you too.
Yeah, love you too. A difference of opinion, but that's okay. We can have differences of opinions with people, with somebody in the stream, but it's okay. We're all, and I've spoken to that person today, and it's all good. We can all have differences. We can agree to disagree. So it's all good. See, Rob, you thought I was going to be bad, but what was funny, what I was going to get at
Jasmine Banbury's here.
Who is?
Jasmine Banbury.
Hey, Jasmine. Yeah, haha, Rob, don't mute me, and he does. I know, isn't that pissy? He thinks he has control, but if he really pisses me off, all I have to do is to unmute my mic, and I'm right on. So he really has no control. I'm letting him think he has control, but he has zero control, okay? But what I was going to say is what was funny was, that's when you'd like to be live streaming, because last night I was trying to type, and Rob's over there going, what are you typing? What are you typing? Do not hit enter. Do not hit that enter button. Do not hit that enter button. And I'm like, I'm just saying hi to somebody. I mean, he totally freaks out when he thinks I'm going to say. It makes me wonder what he really thinks I'm capable of doing. But that's when you want to.
Let's take a poll. See what they think, what you're capable of doing.
That was really funny. That's when you need to be live. You need to see Rob in all his glory, when he has veins bulging out of his neck and everything, when he thinks I'm going to do something. Not even that I did do something, when he thinks I'm going to do something. And I still have that Monday morning packing fiasco video. But it's no video. It's mostly audio of him, effing everything in the world. So that's what I'm holding back. That's going to come out one day, guys.
Brittany's Brands is here.
Hey, Brittany's Brands. Welcome, everybody that's coming in. He's my Jiminy effing Cricket. How about that? that I'd like to just stomp, you know. Um, so there you go. I guess Rob's on one shoulder and little Lisa with the pitchforks on the other, and I'm constantly poking him, you know,
Oh
going.
my gosh.
So
That'd be a great thumbnail one day, huh?
yeah, oh, that's a great one. Hey, write them down. You'll forget. But that's what he really thinks. He really tries to think that he's going to try and keep me good, and if he does that, he'll be dead in no time.
Did we say to Jacob Michael? I can't remember.
I don't know if we did or not, but if we didn't, hello. So he's my wrench. He's a wrench in my side, a thorn in my side, a thorn in my ass, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I have blackmail. I've already told y'all what he was like, you know. All this is shit. All this is shit. Everything is shit. Customers are shit. eBay is shit. You know, basically that's about how it goes. So, you know, with a few F words thrown in there for color. But,
plus the person that turns us in today.
Oh, what, we had somebody turn us in today?
Remember?
I don't know. What is it?
Well, one of those items I couldn't find. I let it go too far. So.
Well, there you go. Then you deserve it. I should mute you. I should take your wrench away. So there you go. Matt's Fines. Hashtag married life. Isn't that the truth? Listen, I love those shows that show everybody, you know, that we all grew up on those sitcoms, the Brady Bunch, you know. You know, where everybody.
The Brady Bunch.
Oh, Mike. You know. Oh, Carol.
Oh, gosh.
You know, everything is so great, so wonderful. Come on.
Hey, you better clean up your act.
Who? What?
Miss Old School Picker's watching tonight.
Oh, Shannon's here. Hey, Shannon. That's what you got to look forward to in a few years. I swear, the way what Chris says, him and Rob are so much alike. Poor soul. I'm so sorry. So you better get him now. Whip him into shape. So you know, that's funny. I would love to meet Chris and his wife Shannon in person. I'm hoping that when we go up to see Rob's family next time, or we're up that way, we can figure out some way to meet up, because I think that we would all get along very well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even though we're again older, but that's okay. I don't really care about age anymore. It's just a number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She calls y'all a hoot.
Thank you. A hoot nanny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he wanted to hear me accent. Oh. She calls y'all a hoot. That's okay. A hoot. So anyway, so what's going on, Rob? What are you going to do tonight?
I don't know.
I heard you tell me you were going to clean up in here. Are you going to clean up in here?
Well, I'm probably going to move some of this stuff out of here so we can.
I'm trying to make him accountable, guys. While I'm sick, he tends not to do as much as if I'm well.
Thanks.
So, hey, did you happen to get my mask today so we can go back out in the garage?
Oh crap, no. You didn't write on the list.
Hashtag Rob's going to have to go out in the garage by himself, because I can't go back out there until the dust is settled.
I'll get one for you.
Oh, trust me, he'll drive his ass into town to get me a mask so I can go out there in the garage. Instead of saying, honey, I know you're sick. You've been sick for almost a month now. Come on, sit down, rest. I'll go out there and handle it. I can set up the camera. You don't worry about it. I'll go get you a mask. Don't worry. The love is gone. It's only been 12 years, guys. It goes quick. When you get older, it goes in fast forward. So.
What?
Bumcrack says, would you like to be timed out by me and my tool? You don't have to. You don't want to. Bumcrack, that almost sounds sexual. You want to be timed out by my tool? I've never heard anybody talk about their wrench that way.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes, Sasquatch, I agree. I said that to my mom and dad. I got them a card like that age, once you get to a certain age, you should go to levels, because it sounds so much cooler to say you're level 51 instead of saying I'm 51. So yeah. He's going to make you a lovely meal and all the housework. Well, Crony, I hate to tell you, he already does that. He does all the meals, only because he's a picky eater. And he's not as bad as he used to be, but he's much pickier than I am. So I'm just like, fine, cook. And pretty much I eat whatever he cooks.
Diary of a Flipper.
Diary of a Flipper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, look. Victoria got a message deleted by Victoria. What did you say? Now I'm curious.
Where's it at?
Right there.
I don't know.
I'm level 44, Marie said. Oh, quit bragging, Marie.
Was it Victoria or was it Veronica?
He's going to rub your feet. Now, I'll take that. Y'all know I'm a foot girl. I do like a good old foot rub. So, good day, legends. Please. Thank you. That's very kind. If you're talking to us, unless there's somebody in here named Legends, and then don't I feel like an ass?
Oh.
Women don't age past 29. Oh, hell, I blew 29 out. I was never one of those that cared about that. Literally, I have a cousin, and I love her dearly. We grew up like sisters because there's only a week apart from us. She married a guy that's 13 years younger than her, and she has their child convinced that she's younger than him. So she tells him that. And I think sometimes she would like to believe that, bless her heart. But she and I, it's a joke. I always tease her, who knew, darling, that, on graduation day, you could have went over to the local kindergarten and picked up your date,
What?
You know who I'm talking about. I love her to death. And I say good for her that she can get her a man that's 13 years younger, So, I mean, she's the one that's laughing every night at me, stuck with Mr. 57 over here. So there you go.
Oh, gosh.
Cougars. Anyway, I got an old man thing. Y'all know that. I've said that before. I have a old man fetish thing. So, I said if she donated to the Australian fire. Oh, got you. Okay, BCP. I got it. Rip Victoria, gone but not forgotten. Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm just like, my God, what Victoria must have said to get bounced?
Maybe
oh my God.
Maybe it was just a hand
well,
slip.
that would have not been Victoria. That would have been Veronica. Because, Veronica's the wrench slut around here. So, you know how that goes. I mean, we have that thing. What would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do for a wrench?
Oh.
That tickled you, dear.
Great.
Tickled your fancy.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk tonight?
Yeah, we got 3 more minutes, so why
You
not?
said you were going to talk more. Because you know what tomorrow is?
What?
Freaky Friday.
Oh my God.
Rob's taking over the show, guys.
I better save my voice for tomorrow.
Come by. We're flipping spots. Rob's gonna be the one in the scarf talking, dirty. I'm gonna be sitting over there going, muting him every time he turns around, let him know how it feels. One hand on the internet, ready to pull the cord at any time.
Oh.
I would say something, but I don't want to jinx us. You know what I want to say?
What?
Internet hadn't gone out.
Not yet.
Internet has not gone out all night tonight, so I don't know whether that means more people aren't on the internet tonight or I don't know.
Our reset worked.
Reset worked. Thank you, Dee and Tommy. I better get back inside before I'm able. Yes, Brandon, please do. Thank you for taking your dinner hour and sharing it with us.
Oh, he's at work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's in his Army uniform.
He might be considered AWOL.
That's what somebody asked about, is because he was in like a camouflage today and they called him Army, but that's okay. We all know he's Air Force.
That's right.
Yep. So, yep. Get back inside. Would hate to have to Josie, you'd have to go bail you out of the brig. I guess that's how it works. I think brigs are this, and in the jail is a brig for all the military branches, I guess.
I don't know. Let's ask your dad.
Guess what sold something on my store? What was that, Glenn?
I don't know. I thought it was a sprocket.
Oh, Nathaniel came in. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Nathaniel.
What's up? Watch
Rob closely. I said Rob paid the bill.
No, if there's no problem, I'm going to have to now. I can't hold him hostage.
That's Navy on the boats. Oh, gotcha. What do I know, Brandon? I'm a Navy brat. That's all I know. It's Navy. So.
Oh, Victoria's back.
Hey, yep, she's back. Okay. Not back yet. She said. Who knows? Bum crack. How was it for you, Victoria? She said weird. That was weird. Not exactly the descriptive word I was hoping for there.
Is that the first time it happened to you?
Yeah. Was that your first time, Victoria? TV converter box, their second time to purchase it. Really?
Really?
Oh my God. Is that one of those things like we got, Rob?
What?
The converter boxes?
I don't know. What the digital TV
The
converter?
ones, when you remember your mom? She
Mhm.
kept saying she had digital TV.
Uh-huh. The ones that the government gave away.
Yeah, you were here in spirit, Victoria. Boatman said he cleaned our death pile for a wrench.
Really?
Man, you better be careful about that.
You got a long way to go. We're in Florida.
Yeah, he's in Iowa. You do not want to see.
I think you'd rather go down to the Harbor Freight to get one.
Yeah, you do not want to see what our garage looks like. I think Nathaniel's asking you what your hat says, Rob.
I have no idea.
I hear the first time is always weird.
Prairie Storm. I have no idea what that is. What?
No, Victoria said she could still read what was going on in chat, and it made her wanted to come in so bad, but she couldn't come back in. Well, good. I hope we do that to all those damn trolls. Make them have to sit there and wish they were back in here and they couldn't come back in. So there you go. All right, everybody, we're going to tie everything up since it's been an hour, and Rob's putting me on a schedule, so I want him to get some work done. But go back and check if you haven't already subscribed. The ones I mentioned tonight, of course, are great. There's so many more. But Andrew, who is Money Mental UK, you've got Mel back from Burnout. That's from Australia. And there's so many that you guys should really check out. And same thing, I'm so happy to see them come in our chats and just check them out. You'd be surprised. It's fun. You meet new people, and it's great to kind of expand. Z, of course, here, if you guys haven't subbed to him. Am I forgetting anybody, Rob?
Lots of Josh.
Yeah, like lots of Josh needs us to pimp him out, anybody. So, but I mean, most of these guys have over 1,000 subs anyway. I mean, they're much bigger channels than we are, but it's just fun getting to know new people and making relationships. And of course, one of my favorites, I'm going to tell you, is Rob, the Aussie VHS thrifter. I think it's just Aussie VHS thrifter. Has one of the best intros around. The song, I could just play that song and it makes me smile. I'm not going to say it for you guys because you really should go check it out yourself. It's Dog Shit Day. It's hilarious. It makes me smile. I can't wait till he puts that stuff on merch because I'm going to be one of his first customers. So Palmy Pickers is another one. Rod, of course, Two Aussie Thrifters is another one. So many. Jamie, Millionaire Militaria. Just spread the love around. We got lots to go around. So thank you, everybody, for coming in and checking on Rob's lame clickbait tonight. We will be back tomorrow with Freaky Friday. Rob's taking over the show. You don't want to miss it.
I don't think there's going to be a show tomorrow.
I'm going to mute him every friggin' time he says anything. So it'll be, last time it lasted for 5 minutes. This time we're going to try for 10.
Hey, maybe.
So, so he can at least double his time, and then I might have to swoop in and save him. But
I might be able to last longer.
I don't know you really want to say that or not. He lasts fine, guys. No worries. No premature Robs. So on that note, we will talk to everybody later. Bye.
Bye.